If you want to know how to can tomatoes, check out the Better Homes and Gardens cookbook. Got this for a wedding gift 24 plus years ago, and it's got a great section on canning and easy recipe for tomatoes. Today we will be canning tomatoes. We got everything all laid out. We're going to blanch them in the water here. I'm going to hot water bath them. That's transfer them over to the sink once I blanch them. Tools and stuff to get them in the jars and out of the hot water. Put lemon juice in each jar and salt to help preserve them. Got all my lids laid out and all my jars. I got a whole cooler full of tomatoes to can today. It'll probably take about 3 to 4 hours. So the water's ready, so we just dropped some tomatoes in of similar size to blanch them here, get the skins off. Doing it with one hand is kind of tough. And one popped on the floor, but that's okay because it's going to be boiled and peeled. So we'll let those sit in there for about a minute and then we'll peel the skins. Alright, so we just take those out. Put them in a bowl. I like to run a little cool water over them. That kind of releases the skin on them and helps them peel real easy. Alright, so then we just grab them, and doing this one hand it's a little awkward. And then I cut out with a knife the little center there, and these are small, probably quarter them, something to that effect, and put them in the pot here. And then when the pot gets pretty decently full, we'll cook them on the stove and get them in jars. Alright, next step is, after they're all peeled and sliced, I got a 8-quart pot here that I'm heating them up. Once I get them nice and hot, I will put them into jars, and in the jars, to help preserve them, I've got in each quart jar I've got 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon of salt. Tomatoes are hot now, so we just scoop them into the jar. Until it's full. And then we'll seal it and drop it in the water. Top that off with a little bit of juice. About a 1/2 inch at the top. Usually I go to the bottom of the threads. Alright, and then we wipe the edge off, make sure it gets a good seal, and then we seal it with a ring and lid. Alright, tighten that up real good and put it into hot water bath for 45 minutes for quarts. These grabbers are frickin' awesome. When I get all my jars in there, that'll be covered, and they have to be completely covered with water. Okay, so out of that batch I've got 4 quart in there boiling away. The water's over the top. 45 minutes on the microwave here, and we'll pull them out with the claws and let them set to cool, and they'll be done. It has been 45 minutes of boiling, so now it is time to claw these boogers out of here and let them sit on the table and relax. A little bit of steam coming off. And then they will pop and seal, and then we'll store them in a cool, dark place. But they look good. They smell good too. You can smell it in the water. Baby is steaming hot.